Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, ended the previous episode with me being in New Game Plus playing this stupid thing. In reality, I was a dummy. And got off. So I actually missed that. Oh, and you know what? The one thing I actually forgot to read this. Fear lost forever when the calamity struck. A true Eorzean hero legend has returned to the realm. Join Hildibrand Mandeville, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, and his talents. And charming assistant Nashu Makaraka. I am probably butchering that. As a scout, all creation solved the most perplexing case to plague the people of Eorzea. Alrighty, so we gotta go back to the Golden Bazaar, right? Yeah. See, I'm fine with leaving this part in because I'm just spooning her straight there compared to having to run all the way through Ul'dah. Well, look at my giant chicken. This is my new favorite mount. I'm keeping this forever. I highly recommend anybody if you've seen somebody streaming and you know about the deal for this thing, go do it. It's amazing. I actually saw that they had like a Butterfinger one you could get to, and I was just like, no, I'm not a big fan of Butterfinger. Now they did a Reese's one without hesitation. But I've tried Butterfingers before. They just don't taste as good. I don't know what it is. Antique swords. Oh, I haven't fully decided yet about that. Traveling merchant Chojinpa is the one who ought to speak with. Assuming he hasn't left. Yeah, I tried to eat those damn Butterfingers. Like I would have an itch. I'm just like, I wonder how good these are. Ate them. I was like, these do not taste as good as a Reese's. I don't know what it is. They just taste crunchier. Yet what drives this man to always claim his opponent's weapon? Pride? No, it must be deeper than that. Stupidity. That boy should be ashamed of himself. Robbing poor Elazar of a priceless family heirloom just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, a lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Elazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Yes. Elazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Okay, they're telling me to talk to some person over here. Oh, stubby man. What is... Friends. Afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords of sale present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe, which presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man of Elazar, well, intention ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search for the spring first, before declaring all to be lost. Okay. I fly. Actually, if there's one thing I am getting ready for is I know Final Fantasy is doing a what do you call it? It's a I think it starts here in July where you can do the Final Fantasy XV one in the hopes of grabbing the flying car. I definitely want to be trying to get that. I'm going all out for that. Occurs me that I'm not fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water, not without first coating it in a little application of salamander oil that is. Indeed, on many occasions, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me in pouring the oil over my body. Okay. My poor character. Body's an instrument occasional need of oiling, so come, my friend, come and oil me up. The fact that my character's doing this. As Company says, though I'm a child in her arms, quickly now before it dries. Need the oil to making flesh. Okay. The main pain multiplies manyfold. Gently now, gently. Okay. Oh gods, oh gods, oh god. Yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften, the wounds spread, and pain becomes pleasure. Right there, yes. Keep doing that, just like that. Yes, now once more with feeling. The fact that my poor character's gotta do this. Never before I have received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring, you as well, my good woman. Bite my ass. Actually, probably do that. Leave my character alone. 10 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet's perfect. I got a stick for that. I kept thinking I should buy that freaking South Park shirt, man. That shirt looked hilarious. I was just like, I can't wear that. As funny as it is. I spy with my inspector's eye. What the hell is Nosh doing? I always notice they have her doing a sleeping animation. All she does. Look at it. Well, we looked for all we could look for. Anything else in the water? Nope. Alright, go talk to Hildibrand. Ah, you've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? I found a... What's this bottle? A useless rock. An irrelevant orchard. Oh, I felt good. No sign of the sword Georgian pod mentioned, I see. Ah. Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did you... did something cause you to... Let's get my instincts of guide us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of sneeze. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct an investigation that is closed. I'll go to Olda and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Noshu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Oh, wonderful, my friend. Soon old Elazar's woes will be no more. The character flying around? Called it. I saw that, like, flash of a shadow. I was like, I bet somebody's flying right now. Look at this. I don't think we've ever been to this part of the map. I don't remember being here that much. Neat section, though. Oh, I jumped too soon, goddammit. Hey, look, everybody's here. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Ah, it is every chip and scratch just as I remember. God's bless ye, sir. I never expected you would do such things for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. It's common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Talking like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector brought you a change of clothes. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent, Nashu. If you just bring me that case. Inspector, Inspector Hildibrand. He just took a card to the face. Oh, that's in there deep. It appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? Oh, it hurts. The author neglected to pen her name. It shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you. It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. A challenge for me. Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well, found to duel the duelist. I must redress for the occasion. A blinding idiot. Hildibrand, Agent Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. I called him an idiot. Cool, Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing. Hildibrand. Ooh. What the hell is that? This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies on the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Fun stuff. Challenge accepted. My worthy opponent, you shall not claim the blade. Let us call what it is, genius. I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to do weapons? Not weights. This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. Hildibrand will return the 3 collectors. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. That one sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind. I wish these guys were voice acted. That'd be hilarious. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you. Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target. It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. Treaty Blade, which is part of an Ashgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say. No, it has been yet stolen. It has been purchased by an old-known collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vespa Bay. Suffice to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter, were I not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike was I present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort Tootsie and Camp Dragon Sandwich. Come along if you'd like. I don't feel like running there. I'm lazy. I'm big. Alrighty. I'm missing a lot of those sap things. I had a feeling you couldn't resist the pull of a good story. Since you're here, why don't you choose the Alpharic Lavender to buy? Hey, hello, man. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? It was you? You're going mad. I wasn't a Welsh area that's back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. I wish I don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Note that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some efforts into it. Wear gloves for God's sake, so at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask you, what was it before you took from your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin, he knew that, and he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money, you two. It was all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. At least he's competent, but when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of those Ishgard high houses. Says he's a baron. Not at all like the buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Derilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to Horizon. It's been a while, damn. You fiends, what a name. That's creative. He's a douche. If I noticed that there's a lot of new, it seems like there's a lot more people playing this. A lot of new characters, at least, I've been seeing. Again, the easiest way to see it is you see those saps. That basically tells you somebody's a new player just getting into this. I guess a lot of people have been pushing over to Final Fantasy since WoW's been messing up. Which doesn't surprise me. I never could get into WoW. I think I said that before. I tried playing it, it just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the graphics or the gameplay. I just could not get into it when I tried it. Maybe you had something to present to Lady Derilda. Go on then. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you come looking for work, you're too late. Even if I would need additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my set before I have you removed. And there in lone regions, here's a flower. Be happy and calm down. Do you really think I can be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you can earn my respect. Once more, a flower's beauty is fleeting, a very beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out. Forgive us, Lady Derilda, we meant no disrespect. We are afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief has planned to steal the treaty blade. You fools, I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the Mithril Eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I shall have him seized or worse. Even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the service of a certain gentleman. But you may see for yourself, like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care, and I look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. He cries out, for a guardian gentleman must needs oblige. What an idiot. Swear to you, here now, I, Hildibrand, age of increase, spectre extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who conveys the treaty blade is brought to justice. You chose that, idiot? My lady, what brings you here? Are you to come in pursuit of the duelists as well, or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable or incompetent. To be fair, you are not spending a single gil on me. Chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are highly in vogue. Sorry, I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Radian, consulting inspector at your service, my lady. Conniving inspector. Consulting inspector. Rotting flesh and saltpeter, Hildibrand Mandeville, and Noshu Maokraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you finish with these wastrels. See, I do not want nor need your help. Berdanian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer now. Get out, all of you. Breathe in. Where have you been, Maria, and where is my vase? There is a strange flying thing, and the vase. I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase belonged to the Royal House of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now, search for my base. You are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. My unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Barely, it is a plan fiendishly clever in intricacies. Now when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind to tell me exactly what happened? Picked up the vase in order like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing a bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go back and look, but there were scary-looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You're no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase, all five of us. All four of you. I'm going out to expect Briadin. If duel strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you come to play with a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what a bloody vase looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? That's me. Not to add a forthcoming performance, prestigious guests will suffer your presence no longer. Bite my ass, bitch. Started A, capital. You have my lead to canvass the scene for clues. Mayhap you may even find a witness or two. Okay. Hi, friends. I go a giant chicken. Oh, yeah. So we're gonna want to do this one, then this one, then that one. Not gonna lie. It's funny stuff. Also, the only thing I feel concerned about when I play this is the fact that the character animations look really weird. That's the only complaint I have for this, and it's because the character models are not designed for them. Like, they're there, they can do them, it's just, nonetheless, it's still weird looking. The girl was run by earlier? Ah, I seen her. Had something in her hands but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whoever it was, it's long gone by now. I'm just jumping down. Yeah. I can survive falls. Out of them. Ah, goddamn. How can I run under that? I got the height. Hey, so anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. This has anything to do with the queer winged beast I saw earlier. No, never mind then. Well, I guess the beast thing isn't something everybody was lying about. Ah, my leg. Yeah, itches. My dead green chicken. Pox upon that thieving demon bird, he shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A base. I don't know what you... Ah, God, curse that infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. Something in the water at the man's feet. They're green chicken. Do I spy the treasure vase of Lady Dorilda over? Oh dear. That's a broken vase. Does it belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search I did not notice. You search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that has spawned with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that cursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped on your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. Oh, whatever you have, my faithful assistant, hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. First, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. I like the fact they call him a flamboyant oaf. That's funny. How could I have been so careless? Why does this feel so familiar? Those two were doing that. I love this game in 2K, it looks great. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, but be careful when you do this. For some reason that is such a glitchy, like, look. Like, from about here, it's like it's designed to go and connect to him. I don't know why, I found that to be weirder, like, when I played this originally. Kind of present your findings, have you? Splendid, let's have a look. What does this say? All the Solon's chocolates and Solon's men couldn't have put this face back together. But my friend, it should be more than sufficient to our deeds. He has performed miracles with far less after all. There is but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase, a man whose skill damn as broad rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. Speak of him as a word of a great warrior. Once a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Olda, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One shop was owned by a humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. Brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was testimony of a thief who uttered the words, "The hammer." The hammer. He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does, and I do enjoy the company of dangerous men. You gotta be worried how you phrase stuff, bro. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I'm Gilgamesh, and this is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean the search for the goldsmith, yes? So, if so, it would be my pleasure to help. Pleasure is all mine, Killigan. I, Hildibrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bids you welcome. It is that hard for you to remember. I will give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monarchs are an effective means of building camaraderie. Camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's corrupting city. I don't know how to say that word. Carry his materials himself. I have deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Hydaelyn. Is there we shall begin our search. I love the fact that English is my first language, and yet I don't know certain words in English because nobody freaking uses them. Alrighty. The Hammer. That's a funny name. Alrighty though, but I think, let me actually see. Do we hit 30? Alright, buddy. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut back into Olda, so there's going to be 2 jump cuts on this port right here. One with me black screening it and looking, and then the other one with me going randomly back into Olda, so see you at the end of jump cut. Alrighty guys, so with that, unfortunately, we do have to put this episode at an unfortunate close. So, from what we learned a little bit, we have our new friend Greg. He is somebody who lost his weapon, but at the end of the last cutscene, he was fighting somebody. So I don't know what that was about. But more importantly, we learned another step into the game. We're trying to figure out a way to protect something called the Treaty Blade. And unfortunately, we have to deal with some new stuff, and we now have our new friend. I bet the light just came on, called it. What was it? Breedan? Breedan? I forget his name. When I see his name again, I'll remember it. But unfortunately, he's involved in on this too. He is going to be a rival inspector while Hildibrand's doing his thing, aka being an idiot. But it's still fun nonetheless. So with that, unfortunately, we gotta go find somebody called the Hammer, this great goldsmith. Hopefully he's funny. Sounds like he's awesome. So with that, all I have to say is this. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We come back, everybody. More of the Hildibrand Adventures. And I'll be sure to see you guys next time. Thanks.